All right, this is part three. Sorry about that, guys. I just went to, after I recorded my two parts, I took a quick walk to the store and I got myself a pack of smokes and two Mountain Dews and a nice those sour ribbon gummies. You guys don't know sour ribbon gummies? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, those gummies are really good. I went to the store to get something, obviously. Pack of smokes, two Mountain Dews, and sour ribbons. So I'm gonna be eating while I'm making this video, obviously. But I told you when you watch it, it'll be like what? It won't make a difference, right? Yeah. This is part three. I have 38 minutes left on my phone. Yeah, man. So what? Yeah. And that's how top notch my Sky Source company will be. As all you actors chosen from, there's a high chance Natalie Portman, Mark Wahlberg, and what? And Will Smith are the chosen actors for the Hidden Vamp movie. Something tells me Chris Hemsworth is good for that movie too. But if there's exceptions. Sometimes I could have four big aces, but if I do that, I'm gonna have to put more money into the movie. You see what I'm saying here? I'm gonna have to pour. If I end up, Chris Hemsworth is also good for the Hidden Vamp movie too. I can have him be one of the couples too. Obviously, surviving the island, me and my wife and all of them. But if I do have those four, I'm gonna have to put an extra like $40+ million in the budget. So so I might maybe make him that over maybe seven, maybe what 750 maybe. I told you the Hidden Vamp movie is like 16, 17 years from now. By then, Chris Hemsworth will probably be worth like 250 million or something like that. And if he is worth that much, I'll pay him like 44 million or something like that. 43 million or something like that. 42 million. I could put an extra 42 million in the budget and pay him 42 million if you want. Pay him a nice what? 42 million, the math, right? You can pay him a nice $23 million salary. And you pay him what's the math? I'm bad at math, guys. You have to excuse me. And a $17 million sign bonus if you want. That's $42 million. Yeah, $17 million sign bonus. So you can pay him yeah, 18 million sign bonus. You can pay Chris Hemsworth, and a $23 million salary. That's like 42 million around there, right? If my math is right. No, 17 million sign bonus and 23 million salary. You can pay 18 million sign bonus and a 23 million salary. You can pay Chris Hemsworth, obviously. I think he's good for that movie too. I might have him chosen for that movie. I'm thinking those four actors for the Hidden Vampire movie. But that's a long time. That's like 16 years from now, obviously. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth is also good for that movie too. He's good, but if I want to have him on board, we're gonna have to put an extra $42 million in the budget to afford to pay him. It's $42 million. Because by then he'll probably be worth 200 plus. Right now he's worth like 100 some million. By then he's guaranteed going to be worth 200+ million. Hence you pay him a bit more. Pay him $42 million, Chris Hemsworth. He'll be older by then. Chris Hemsworth is young. He's only like 38. By then he'll be in his 50s, and so he's still young. So you can pay him a nice $42 million. $18 million sign bonus and $23 million salary, obviously. And Will Smith, I'll pay him 52. I'll pay him because he's big, man. Pay him 32 million and pay him a $20 million sign bonus. And Mark Wahlberg, I'll pay him 36. And Natalie Portman, I can pay her like 34 million, which is good, obviously. Those are the four big ace actors I'm thinking of for the him that movie. I might have for the Western Guys movie. I might even have four big A-listers for that movie too. And if I do, I'll make it for like 750 million. Even though my movies are big budgets, I'm never gonna put $980 million for. The highest I'm gonna go is like at 700, 740, 750 million range. That's why my movies will blow Hollywood out of the water. Yeah, man. See what I'm saying here? I told you, all the actors in Hollywood, they already know who the lucky chosen are. You guys, we know all. Yeah, you know all the actors chosen. The ones who are chosen are lucky. The ones who are not, I'm sorry about that, obviously. And by the time me and VJ start our second phase, a lot of these actors will be dead and they're going to be really old. You're looking at a new generation of actors. That's why the actors chosen for my final movies are lucky, whereas the other ones are not. You guys are all going to be left behind. You're not going to be saved, obviously. You can't get what you fucking deserve, obviously. You chose to touch my wife and fuck my wife. And you know what I'm saying? Even then, I'm so nice enough to save some of those actors. But the ones who are not chosen, I'm sorry. You're left behind. You're not saved. Get what you fucking deserve, obviously. Yeah, man. Yeah. So the rest of the video, I'm going to talk about my script developers. I'm also going to talk about I'm going to talk about the extra issue. Remember how I told you about the extra issue? I'm going to delve more into that. How all these extras from Isaiah and are going to be very pissed off because I won't be feeding them, and they're all going to want a piece of that menu, man. It's been crazy. Because the kind of food I'm serving the actors and crewmen is top quality food, man, from the farms. And I'm spoiled. Yeah, no company spoils their employees like the way Ivan does. Yeah, man. A luxury buffet, all you can drink Coke, milkshake. Yeah, a lot of companies have buffets, obviously, but they're not on the same level as my company, man. You're looking at cheesecake, all that stuff. All you can eat cheesecake, apple crisp, hamburger sliders, pizza, like, man, all you can eat pizza, hamburger sliders, ribs, wings, and teriyaki. Yeah, something top notch, man. Yeah, man. Going back to Switch Developers, there's a high chance there's going to be a bidding war in Hollywood for Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. Guaranteed. Because Mandalorian is Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are the boss of Mandalorian. They're also the boss. They're also the boss of Boba Fett. They're also the boss of what? Obi-Wan, Ahsoka. The boss of all those television shows. They're the boss. And Lucasfilm, hence why what? They're obviously paying them. Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are obviously making pretty good money, obviously. There's going to be a bidding war in Hollywood for those guys. So once I pull up the ads, Hollywood's going to throw Jon Favreau. They're going to offer Jon a lot of money. They're going to, hey Jon, we'll offer you the president position of Lucasfilm. They might do that, obviously. Kathleen Kennedy is the president of Lucasfilm now, but there's a high chance by that time she might retire. She might retire, obviously, and they do. Jon Favreau might be the president. Okay, Jon, we'll pay you $50 million a year, $60 million a year to be the president of Lucasfilm. See what I'm saying, huh? $60 million a year is $9 million in your bank every year. If I pay him a $30 million bonus, it makes up for the yearly salary. That's $30 million bonus is almost $20 million in your bank before you start work. And it's like, yeah, Ivan gave me a better deal than Hollywood. Yeah, I gave him a better deal. A signing bonus deal is better than the yearly salary. Because you get a fat check direct to your bank before you start work. And guaranteed Jon Favreau will choose my company over. Yeah, I'd rather be safe. Jon Favreau knows that. Even though they're offering me, I don't know, $60 million a year, my Mandalorian show is now the side tension that he doesn't want to be left behind. He wants to be saved. Plus, I'm offering him more money, obviously. I'm giving him a better deal. I'm giving him much better perks than what Hollywood can offer him. Yeah, Ivan's giving me a lot of money. Sometimes he's giving me all these perks. Like being flown on his private jet, the 2-week vacation, the $250,000 bonus, the $250,000 re-release. For all the movies. The commercial money, $20,000 commercial money. The $3,500 gas card, a year's worth of gas. Yeah, partying up my condo, partying up my yacht. The limo service for takeouts. Limo services for expenses all paid for the world tour. Yeah, staying at nice $4,000 a night hotels for what? I'm giving him all these perks, man. Being flown on my jet. Yeah. $2,000 gift card. Yeah, Ivan gave me a better deal. Yeah, $5 million retirement package. Yeah, man. Trust me, Disney will be so desperate they might even throw Jon even a rich $17 million salary, which is $10 million in your bank. But even then, it's not as good as my deal because I gave him a $30 million sign bonus. $30 million sign bonus is almost 20. It's double the amount of money he'd be making if he made $17 million a year. See what I'm saying here? So before he starts work, he gets almost $12 million in his bank. Compare $12 million in your bank to $10 million in your bank, or $9 million in your bank. It's double what they're paying him for his yearly salary, and he gets a smaller yearly salary. He gets his perks. I'm giving him a better deal. So yeah, you're giving me a better. Yes, I'm giving him a better deal. Obviously, I know what I'm doing. Lucasfilm might offer Dave Filoni maybe $8 million a year, $7 million a year, which is rich. But I'm even though I'm paying him $2 million a year, I gave him a $14 million signing bonus, which is $8 million, which is $8 million in his bank before he starts work. So he's getting, I don't know, if they pay him $7 million, that's $4 million in his bank. Compare $4 million in your bank to $8 million in your bank before you start work, and he gets his rich $2 million. I'm giving him a better deal. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. So it's to grab. If you want to grab guys like Jon, because Jon Favreau, I guarantee you, he's gonna be like Iron Man. I'm gonna tell Jon, look, when I pull up the ads, I'm gonna call John. I'm gonna ask John, hey, look, man, how much is it? Ask John, hey, John, how much is Disney offering you? Yeah, I don't know, John. Disney off. Be honest with me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie and say they're offering like $25 million. Be honest with me. I want you to be honest. How much do they offer me? Yeah, Ivan, they offer me $60 million a year as a president. They offer me $60 million a year as a president of Lucasfilm, or they offer me $60 million a year as executive producer for all these shows. Okay, John, I'll pay you a fat $30 million sideballs. Like, okay, all right, it's a deal. I easily grab it from Hollywood, I'm saying. There's going to be a bidding war. Okay, Dave, how much are they offering me? They're offering me, I don't know, $7 million a year. Okay, Dave, I'll pay you a $14 million sign bonus, which is $8.5 million in your bank, almost $9 million in your bank. $9 million in your bank before you start work. And you get your rich $2 million. So, oh, yeah, Ivan, it's a deal. I'm giving him a better deal, yeah. You get your perks, you get all your royalties, you get your bonuses after film is complete, all that stuff. $2,000 gift card. Your $3,500 gas card before you start work. I'll give my 17 a $3,500 gas card, which is a year's worth of gas. So for 1 year, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, their gas is taken care of for 1 year. And I'm spoiling them, obviously. Even though my 17 don't need it, it doesn't hurt to give them a nice perk. Hey, guys, I'm going to tell the secretary, hey, look, go to the gas station, put $3,500 in 7 of your gas cards, and it's free. You guys get your $3,500 gas card. For the first year, you also get your commercial money. Your $20,000 for $20,000 in money for commercials, which is nice. As the first year, I'll be doing commercials with the 17. I'll be doing commercials with the 17 the first year. See what I'm saying here? Man, this Mountain Dew is so good. You guys all know the Major Melon Mountain Dews. They're fucking good, man. They're amazing. Hence why they're all gonna what? They're all gonna obviously choose to work. Plus, I'm saving their ad. Yeah, I'd rather be. I know that even if Lucasfilm offers me a lot of money, when Ivan and Vijay are doing their movies, our shows are all the side tension and we're left behind. And they don't want to be left behind. Yeah, I'd rather make a lot of money. Plus, in Hollywood, you're a dirty slave. As Hollywood's not going to pay Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni their free millions. No, in Hollywood, you have to do it. You're a dirty slave, obviously, because that's just that's people in this world somehow people in this world somehow crazy think you have to pay to make money. Because we live in a dirty world, obviously. Just like you guys are forcing me to pay because we live in a wicked, dirty... That's how I know you guys are what... All those people in the world you think are good people, then inwardly, and they're wicked people, obviously. You guys are wicked people, obviously. The fact that you want to have me pay to be my wife, it shows how wicked you guys are. Hence why I'm going to shut you guys up for good. All you people who complain about your husbands and wives cheating on you guys are fucking actors, man. You cause mess in my life and you force me to share. You know what I'm saying? You have me have sex without be a porn star just to be my wife. You guys are obviously actors. You're fucking actors. You're wicked people, man. Yeah, man. You're a genius. Yeah, you're a genius. You guys are actors, man. My boyfriend cheated on me, and then you fucking cause mess in Ivan's life, and you force me to share, and you force him to pay a fee with his wife and die. And you guys are what? You're fucking actors, man. You're fucking wicked people, man. You act like good people, but you're not good people. You're wicked people, man. That's why I'm a genius. Look, if you do this to me, I'm going to shut you up. Whereby all these talk shows like Dr. Phil, you know what I'm saying? All fucking actors, I'm saying. Oprah, they're all fucking actors. Because you take a good look at what you did to Ivan and Vijay. You're what? You're actors, man. Yeah. Very good actors. Guys, you would think you guys are the best actors in the world, man. You act on camera, oh my god, these people seem good. And then you start to think, oh my god, take a good look at his Ivan and Vijay. Yeah, they're wicked people, man. You guys are not good people. You're wicked people, man. I don't know. Well. Yeah, you're looking at something crazy for the bidding war in Hollywood. Hence why you have to. Hence why I'm going a bit higher than 20. Okay, let's pay John 30 million. I'll tell BJ, hey BJ, if we hire Jon Favreau and Filoni, we have to pay them out of our pocket, which we can easily afford. As BMWs are going to have, I don't know what, 8 billion, 9 billion in our bank. We can easily afford to pay Jon Favreau his nice bonus. But if Jon Favreau gets greedy and he wants like 10 million a year with his $30 million bonus, man, look, man, you're not worth that money. That's crazy. The moment I pay you that, you're affecting my budget. As I'm paying your yearly salary through the $400 million budget, man. His bonus I'm paying out of my pocket. Jon Favreau's bonus and Dave Filoni's bonus I'm paying out of my pocket, but the yearly salary is paid through the budget. I can't afford to pay them like 10 million, 5 million, 4 million. No. If Dave Filoni's greedy and he wants like 4 million, I can't afford to pay you $4 million. You're not worth that. As $14 million signing bonus is good enough, and $2 million salary is good enough. If you're walking away with $1.2 million in your bank every year, that's a fucking rich salary. Jon Favreau's walking away with $3.6 million in his bank for the first year. Really salary, that's a fucking rich salary. Yeah, you can do a lot of good things with $3.6 million. $3 million is a rich salary. That's $1.8 million in your bank. $1.8 million in your bank is a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money, man. You'll be like, I have not accepted your deal. Even though you agree you're paying me, yes, I'm paying a lot of money, as you'll never make this in Hollywood. You'll never get a $30 million signing bonus in Hollywood. You will make a higher yearly salary, but you're not going to get a big fat $30 million signing bonus. See what I'm saying here? Yeah. If J.J. Abrams gets greedy and he wants like $12 million a year, I'm like, look, man, $8 million is good enough. $4 million US is good enough. That's what you're worth that money. I'm not going to pay you $12 million a year after me paying you a $37 million sign bonus. That's crazy. As you're going to be affecting my budget, man. As I'm paying you through the salary, I'm not going to pay them out of my pocket for the yearly salary. No. I'm paying them what? Me and VJ already invested more enough money. I'm not taking out the checkbook. I was nice enough to give you a $30 million sign bonus. If you think I'm going to pay you like a $10 million yearly salary, you're crazy. You're not worth it. $3 million, $6 million is good enough. So that's a rich salary, man. I'm giving you a good deal. And I'm giving you your perks and your royalty checks for the releases, $2,000 bonus after filming, $2,000 gift card, money for commercials, $1,300 gas card, perks with a luxury buffet, all my private jet expenses paid for. Yeah, I'm giving you a good deal. Retirement package, yeah. Hence all the stuff. I said, I'm not such a deal. And when I pull up the ads, I'm going to have George Lucas help me with all that. I'm going to have George, hey George, I know I see the 6 candidates. I see Ryan Coogler, J.J. Abrams, Jon Favreau, you know what I'm saying, Rian Johnson, Dave Filoni. And I asked George, hey George, who do you think is the best candidate out of these 5 guys? He'd be like, he's Ivan. I worked with Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, Mandalorian. I consulted for the show. Hire those 2 guys. Those guys are good. They know what they're doing. They're the masterminds behind the Mandalorian, Boba Fett. Even though Boba Fett was okay, you know what I'm saying, all those shows, hire those guys. They know what they're doing. I'm like, okay, I'll hire them, and I hire them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, J.J. Abrams and Rian Johnson are good, but man, I think Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are better candidates for you, Ivan. They're the masterminds behind that amazing Mandalorian show. Yeah. I'm like, VJ, who do you think is the best candidate? I'm thinking Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, fine. Okay, it's okay, VJ. Do you want to hire these guys, or do you want to hire Ryan Coogler? He did Black Panther. You can have him with Jon Favreau if you want. Do you want to hire Rian Johnson? Even though Last Jedi wasn't that great, obviously. You know what I'm saying? For Star Wars, Rian Johnson is a very, very gifted writer. Yes. You can tell when you watch Last Jedi, even though the movie wasn't that great for Star Wars. No offense, Rian Johnson. Don't hate me. Even though the movie wasn't that great for Star Wars, when you watch the movie, you can tell Rian Johnson's a gifted writer, obviously. He also did Knives Out. He's a talented writer. Do you want him on board as our script developer and executive producer? You know what I'm saying? And co-writer. And we just like, yeah, Ivan, I'm thinking, even though I like J.J. Abrams and Rian Johnson, you know what I'm saying, the Star Wars sequels were kind of a mess. Yeah, the story was a little bit entertaining movies, but they're a bit of a mess, obviously, the why, because they didn't plan it out. They didn't plan out the series, obviously, but J.J. Abrams is still Ivan, he's talented. Yeah, he's talented, obviously. Who do you what? And Rian Johnson did Knives Out. I heard Knives Out was amazing. Do you want those guys on board? Or Ryan Coogler? He did Black Panther. Black Panther was a masterpiece, obviously. He co-wrote it. He wrote it, obviously. And Ryan Coogler is just a genius. He knows what he's doing. Ryan Coogler will have a lot of good ideas for my Zayas movie. I guarantee you Ryan Coogler will be like, hey, Ivan, you can have an African culture. Look, man, I was thinking of having an African culture for the Zanes. I told you, if you do that, you're going to create plot holes in your story. And you're going to create plot holes in your story with Osiris and Safis and Salvins. It's going to be a plot hole. Hence why I do not want to have that African theme for Zanes. No. Takius, yeah, the royal family's black, but like the people of Zanes are mixed. Some people are black, some people are Arab, some people are white. It's this mixture. Some people are white, some people are brown skinned. I'm saying, I want to put out ads for the extra look. I want the Zanes to be a mixture of black, white, Arab, Different cultures. That way, it makes the story unique, and you don't create plots in your story. Peter Jackson, yeah, you can't have them all black, otherwise you'll create plots. Yes, if you have the Zanes all black, you're going to create plot holes with the story of with the Saldarans and then Osiris and Sapphius. What do you mean? You'll see what I mean when you read the book. If you have the Zanes all black, which is not, they're not all black, you're going to have plot holes in the story. You see what I'm saying here? I know what I'm doing. You will create plot holes in your story. That's why I know what I'm doing. Yeah, Peter Jackson, yeah, I understand. Yeah, you're going to have plot holes in your story. So even though Takis is a black prince, very unique. As all these movies you watch, the princes are always these white men all the time. Which for Zanus, Takis is black. He's me, and the royal family are all black. Yeah, I mean, that makes the story unique. Yes, I know what I'm doing. It makes the story very unique. Obviously, it makes the story very, very unique. Very, very unique. Obviously, you see what I'm saying here? Yeah. So Rian Johnson, very quickly here. Rian Johnson, I'm going to pay him a 17, even 17.5 around there. $1 million sign most before each movie, and he gets his rich $2.4 million yearly salary, which is like $1.4 million Japan. It's a nice deal. He gets his royalties for the releases, and he gets his $2,000 gift card, gets his perks, and he'll be the boss. He'll be executive producer of my company, obviously. He'll be the boss of the other 5, obviously. He'll be the boss. Help me out. There's a high chance I might have Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni sign the contracts for me and VJ. We can to take the load off us if you want. You can do that. Nah, me and VJ can sign it. I don't want them being stressed. So look, man, me and VJ will sign the actors, but for the crewmen, I might have Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni take some of the load off us. Hey, look, man, I need you signing all these crewmen that are flown in. Me and VJ need to practice our lines, and once you sign the contract, let us know, and we will meet you guys up. We'll do the takeouts with them. We can do that. Because me and VJ will be chilling. Me and VJ Peter Jackson will pretty much be chilling. As we're the boss, obviously. Because Peter Jackson's the boss, I won't have him do the dirty work. The only dirty work he'll be doing is co-writing the script with me. That's it. And making the calls for the main 8 stuff is pretty slack, man. Like just the main 8 stuff, like the IMAX cameras, the equipment for the cameras, the hotel party, the red carpet event, the machining for the masks, the best machining for creating those masks, the prosthetic masks, machining for creating customizing the clothing, obviously, as well as the stuff for the armor and weapons, the equipment for the armor and weapons, the tools for the armor and weapons, make all those calls, the food, the kitchen equipment, and the unheard of CGI special effects computer technology. And that's all he's going to make the calls on. That's it. And he helps me with the script. The script is dirty work, but even then it's pretty fun because Docky's filming us. And Zanis is an amazing story. And he'll be helping me with the concept arts. And taking his directing notes every day of the first year with his assistant director. That's all he's going to be doing. And I paid him, I don't know, a $10 million check for that, which is a nice deal. And second year, all he'll be doing is doing the takeouts with the actors. I'm going to tell, look, man, the second year when the actors are coming in, I want you still going over your directing notes. You don't have to go over like a lot, but go over it a little bit every day. That way you're prepped, and he'll be a part of the takeouts when we sign the contracts, sign all the stars, and we take all the stars up to a nice dinner for my movie. And after we take out all the actors for the first month, both minor and major, I can send Peter Jackson home. Look, man, all I ask is that you go over your directing notes. And then the second year, he'll be flown in to do the ad shoots, obviously. The four or 5 ad shoots with the actors, Peter Jackson, obviously. He has to pay for his own clothes. I am not. Look, when I paid you, you're already a billionaire, and I paid you your $10 million bonus. You can buy your own, you bring your own nice clothes from your house, or if you want to go to a nice store in New Zealand or Vancouver, you can buy yourself a nice suit, nice casual shoes and clothes, which he will. Get some nice casual shoes and clothing stuff for the shoot, for the ad shoots, and he gets to be part of the parties of my condo and my yacht after the ad shoots. Yeah, man, he'll be living the life. And third year is not. There's no fooling around. He's going to be overseeing all the business with the 7 team and the assistant producer. I won't have him do the dirty work. I'm like Peter. I'm going to tell you, Peter. Look, you're the boss of the movie. I won't have you do much of the dirty work, but it doesn't help out the 7 team a little bit. Help him out a little bit. I don't pay you $10 million for nothing. Help him out, Ivan. Yeah, help him out a little bit. You don't have to do the dirty work. Have the 7 and the assistant producer do the dirty work, but you can help him out a little bit. You see what I'm saying here? Yeah, Ivan, I'll help him out. Yeah, help him out. You see what I'm saying here? As Jon Favreau and all of them are going to be doing all that dirty work the third year, handling all that business, man. I'm going to tell Jon Favreau, look, man, Have the secretaries and the three take a lot of load off you for the business. Because you guys are the boss, you won't be doing as much of dirty work, but you're going to be doing dirty work. You're going to have to handle all that. I'm going to hire one assistant producer to help them. I'm going to tell the secretaries, look, man, have the assistant director take a lot of the load off you. Have him do a lot of the dirty work, but I want you guys to help him out a lot too. I don't pay you $1 million and $3 million. I'm paying you a rich $1 million, $2 million, $3 million for the third year and fourth. That's a lot of money. I'm not going to have you guys slack off, man. You're going to be hard at work handling all that business. As well, because Zanis is the biggest movie project I've ever made, the 17 are going to be hard at work handling. Well, the accountant will stay with me. I need the accountant staying with me. He needs to. I want him to keep helping me with the budget. And the accountant will be responsible for making all the business calls for all the actors in Vancouver, for the parties, alcohol. He's handling all that. Hey, look, man, you're everything to do with me and my wife and the actors and the stuntmen in Vancouver. You're handling all that for this 1 year. And that's why I want one of the members of my 17 staying. And I want my accountant staying with me because I want him. I want you giving me updates on how much money is getting burned. There's looking at a lot of money getting burned in the budget, obviously. I told you, me and VJ are going to have probably a good 20 million left over, 25 million left over in the budget. My salary budget's so big, I'm probably going to have like 10, 12 million left over around there. And then my movie budget's so big, I'm going to have like $20 million left over because it's so big. And the leftover money, hence why Skyscraper can easily cover the cost for the tour. I was only cost like $500,000 to $1 million for the costs. Because we're only going to be staying in a hotel on average for 1 to 2 days. And so you're looking at like $1 million in costs. Easily affordable if you have $20 million left over in your budget, obviously. And then once touring happens, the leftover money I'll put towards special effects. So I'm gonna tell the special effects team, look, man, if I have like $25 million left over in the budget, I'll pour most of that money, the rest of that more towards special effects. How we get a better movie. I don't want to waste the money. Put the remaining money. I'm gonna have to save a couple $1 million because I have to fly in all the crew and actors and directors privately to Switzerland for the red carpet and fly them back home. Hence, you have to save a bit of the money. I'm gonna put a good like $15 million towards special effects. Okay, pour more money into the action scenes, more into the World War. Like sure, I've been saying I put like an extra $15 million. High chance I'm gonna be putting a good like 410, 415 towards special effects. There's a good chance I'm gonna have $20, $25 million in the budget. And if I do, I'm going to pour more of that money. Yeah, hey, Ivan, put the rest of this money towards special effects. And we pour like an extra $50 million towards special effects. Yeah, man. For the action sequence, the world building, and the war. That's why we're looking at a revolution of technology. Something 2 or 3 times better than Avatar, man. Something crazy. Yeah, so that's how much I'm willing to pay my script fellows. And all the other screenwriters who apply, who are not that big, who are worth like $5, $10 million, I'll pay them that like $14 million sign bonus. And I'll pay them the $2 million salary, which is good. If you're worth like under $5 million, I'll pay you like a $2 million salary and a $14 million sign, which is nice. Whereas if you're a bit bigger, I'll pay you a bit more. I can pay you like a 2.2, 2.3, even 16, 15, 17, $18 million sign bonus. And if you're really, really big, I'll pay you that 20 plus $25 million sign bonus and like a nice like 2.8, $3 million. I'm saying better $6 million, $5 million salary, something like that. $4 million salary. See what I'm saying here? And Jon Favreau, I don't know. Me and Vijay, we picked Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay if I choose them, I'll pay for their moving costs. Okay, look, man. Whenever I'll have him and his family flown probably on me and Vijay's 2 jets. Fly them probably to Vancouver. Fly all the 17s, fly them to Vancouver, and you pay for all their moving costs. Hey, look, man. If you want to move, if you want to bring all your clothes with you, you can bring with you on the jet, obviously. And if you want to move, if you have nice TVs, nice couches that you want, you can either get rid of it or you can choose. If you want to bring all those stuff with you, I can easily hire trucks to deliver all that to Vancouver if you want. I can easily afford it. Well, I'll pay through my personal. I'll pay for it out of my own pocket. It'll cost a lot of money, like a couple $100,000. I can easily afford it. 50, 100K, I can easily afford it. Look, man, hey, look, John Dave, if you have nice TVs, nice couches, look, man, you can either get rid of all your stuff, and the money I pay, you can just buy all your new stuff you want to, or if you want to bring all your couches on stuff, I can have it shipped, I can have it delivered to Vancouver. I can hire trucks, they can deliver all your I can have your moving costs all paid for if you want. It's up to you. I'll ask them. Easy afford it. I'll pay for it out of my own pocket. They'll appreciate that. You know what I'm saying. And the moment John Dave arrives to Vancouver, I'll have them in my office and I'll pay them their bonus right away. That way they can buy their house. Well, John and Dave already have money in their account. So Jonathan, yeah, I already have money, Ivan. He already has money, obviously. But I'll pay you your bonus right away. That way what? That way he what? He can what? And the secretaries and them, I'll have them come with him. They sign their contract, and I'll pay them their nice like $250,000 bonus, $250,000, $150,000 bonus. $150,000. That way the secretaries can buy their house too. Because to buy a $2 million house, you have to put like an $80,000, $100,000 down payment on it, like 5%, right? And if you pay their secretaries $150,000, they can what? They can buy their house. Yeah, I can buy my house. You can buy your house right away. Go house shopping, get your nice $2 million house. They can't, right? And the other three can get their nice like $4 million house. I pay them a $250,000 bonus, which is like 150, 160,000. They can easily put a down payment on a $4 million house if they want to. I'm not gonna pay the secretaries and the other three like $1 million bonus. No, they're not worth it. I'm still paying them a rich like $152,000 bonus. I'm gonna do that for all my movies. Pay your 7 team all the bonus before they start work, and you pay them a bonus after the film is completed. That way they appreciate you more and they work harder for you. You see what I'm saying here? Show my camera here.